Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Yesterday, news came that Daytime had lost beloved the young and the restless Betwings Hauser, who passed away on March 15. And longtime viewers will remember him for playing Nikki's first husband, Greg Foster. Melody Thomas Scott took to her official Instagram page to pay tribute to the man she adored, as fans recalled her on-screen romance with the actor. "I'm so sorry to learn of the passing of my dear friend, Wings Hauser," Scott then went on to say how much they loved working together. Thinking back to him playing her character's first husband, she recalled walking over to farmer's market together every morning to have breakfast at Dupar's. Scott noted that Hauser would have his script for that day always rolled up in his back pocket, and how she would laugh at his belief that he would learn his lines through osmosis, which always seemed to work a huff. The many powerful scenes they shared together, Scott continued, "He was so talented and showed me the ropes. He would bring his children, Cole Hauser, Yellowstone's Rip and Bright, to my house on weekends and have a blast." That in itself, spending time with his children and getting to know his family, while working closely with him at the studio every day, made their relationship all the more special. "The show was only a half hour then, but it was magical," she added. "The beginning of the great heights that Y&R has reached. I adored him and will forever cherish his memory." Rip my friend. Young and Restless Melody Thomas Scott says a heartfelt farewell to her late leading man. "I adored him." For more than 4 decades, The Young and the Restless has been a fixture of daytime television, captivating audiences with its compelling characters, emotional storytelling, and legendary love affairs. Among its most beloved stars is Melody Thomas Scott, who has played the iconic Nikki Newman since 1979. Through the years, her character has shared unforgettable moments with some of the show's most distinguished leading men. But behind the cameras, these on-screen romances often evolved into deep and lasting friendships. Now, as Melody Thomas Scott mourns the passing of one of her most cherished co-stars, she takes a moment to reflect on the years they spent together, the memories they created, and the profound impact he had on her life. "I adored him," she says, her voice thick with emotion. "He was my partner in so many ways, both on and off the screen. A bond that transcended the screen." For fans of The Young and the Restless, the connection between Melody Thomas Scott and her late leading man was nothing short of magic. Their chemistry crackled, their storylines pulled at heartstrings, and their performances were always layered with a depth that made it impossible to look away. But beyond the characters they played, the bond they shared was one of true friendship. When you work with someone day in and day out for years, you form a connection that's hard to explain, Scott shares. It goes beyond just reading lines together. It becomes a partnership, a dance that you perfect over time. And with him, that dance was effortless. While their characters might have faced trials, betrayals, and heartache, off-screen, their relationship was filled with warmth and laughter. "He had this way of making everyone around him feel at ease," she recalls. "Even on the most stressful days, he could lighten the mood with just a look or a well-timed joke." A legacy of love and talent. The late actor, whose presence on The Young and the Restless spanned decades, was more than just a co-star. He was an institution. His talent, his charisma, and his undeniable screen presence made him a favorite among fans and colleagues alike. Scott speaks fondly of his dedication to his craft. "He never did anything halfway," she says. "Every scene, every moment, he gave it his all." That kind of passion is rare, and it's something I'll always admire about him. But it wasn't just his talent that made him special, it was his heart. "He cared about people," she adds. Not just his co-stars, but everyone on set. From the crew to the writers, he made everyone feel seen and appreciated. That's a gift. Memories that will never fade. As she reflects on their time together, Scott finds solace in the countless memories they shared. There are so many moments that stand out, she says, smiling through her grief. Scenes where we couldn't stop laughing, late-night conversations about life, even just the small, everyday things. Those are the memories that stay with you. One memory in particular brings a bittersweet smile to her face. There was this one scene. It was a big emotional moment, and we had to do it in one take. We were both so in the moment, so completely immersed in the story, that when the director yelled cut, we just held on to each other for a minute. No words, just this understanding that we had created something special. She pauses, her voice catching. That's what I'll remember most. The feeling of creating something meaningful together. Saying goodbye, but never forgetting. Grief is never easy, especially when it comes to saying goodbye to someone who played such a pivotal role in your life. For Melody Thomas Scott, the loss of her leading man is profound, but she takes comfort in knowing his legacy will live on. He gave so much to this world, she says. Through his work, his kindness, his laughter, he left a mark that will never fade. As The Young and the Restless continues its storied run, his presence will be deeply missed. But for those who knew him, worked with him, and loved him, he will always be a part of the show's history, a legend whose spirit endures. I adored him, Scott says again softly, and I always will. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.